folks, how's it going? You may have already guessed from the little skit at the beginning, we ain't in Kansas anymore. We're in Kathmandu. And what am I doing in Kathmandu, I hear you say? Going to Everest Base Camp, fingers crossed. That's the plan. It is currently, I think it's nearly 11 at night here, which is, I think we're 5 hours ahead. And I've been travelling for about 25 hours in total. Yeah, 3 flights, Mallorca, Gatwick, Doha, Kathmandu, and then tomorrow morning up at 4 AM to catch my flight to Lukla. Pretty excited, to be fair. Yeah, it's been a weird old few months for me. I've not really been out at all, not done anything, so to be here is, yeah, pretty crazy, to be fair. Pretty crazy. So yeah, anyway, I thought I'd say hello, but I am now off to bed. See you in the morning.
Yes, man. Yes, sorry.
So, this is it. It is Saturday the 8th of December, 4:30 in the morning, and I'm away. That's it, boys and girls. We're in Lukla. It is 8 AM and now in Lukla, and can't quite believe it. Kind of got my arse in gear about 5 weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, and booked this. It's just crazy. Crazy. Always an Irish bar. Hopefully some good luck. And off we go. Meters out of Lukla, and I picked up a friend. Oh, this is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. So peaceful. Cold. Freezing cold. How is the weather here normally?
Normally, sometimes it's cloudy in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But in the morning it's clear.
So only about 2 k's in, bumped into a guide who saved the lens cap off my camera. Decided to go to his lodge, which is only about another hour away, just to get used to the altitude and everything. And stopped for coffee, local ground coffee, for about an hour, and now off again. First bridge. Awesome. Stop one on night one on the trail, only done about 4.5 kilometres. Flew straight from Mallorca and didn't get in until 7 p.m. last night. Figured I'd just stop here. Met that guide along the way. This is his place, so why not? Spectacular view for night one, absolutely amazing. Share this with you. Just look at that. We're not even properly in the mountains yet. So this is where we flew into Lukla and then walked, yeah, like I say, not even 5 k's I don't think, and around, across this bridge, somewhere in here. It's only about 11 o'clock, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave most of my stuff here and take the small bag with all the camera and everything, and then walk up past Phakding, cross the river, and then there's a monastery here. There's also a peak, so get some height in later on today and then come back down for the night. Get back to you in a bit. The old one at the back, like that snuffling rhino in Jumanji. I've watched loads of videos and you see all the guys carrying the big heavy weights and stuff, but I mean, when you actually see it in real life, it's absolutely mental. There must have been 50-60 kilos there, just to get that off the ground, let alone actually walk along with it strapped around the forehead. Seems like the perfect time of year as well. It's nice and quiet. You can probably hear in my voice, so I'm feeling the altitude a bit. Around about 2,500 metres, which is not far off the highest I've hiked at. I pretty much ran up Half Dome a few years ago, but I didn't feel it at all then. I say a few years ago, it was 6 years ago, so and it's warm in that sunshine, just incredible. These rocks are incredible. From the distance, just looks like paint, but it's actually all chiselled out. This place is like Switzerland on acid. It's just phenomenal. So I'm pretty sure this is Phakding. But this place is absolutely rammed in the season. I wonder if they sell a pint of Guinness. Hope you can hear me. Down here is luego, I think. And then there's a monastery up here which I'm going to head for. Like I said, I haven't done anything hiking wise, or a bit of running, cycling. So it's also getting my feet used to it. Stretch the shoes back out again. And I've got loads of time this afternoon, so it's taken me just under an hour to get to this point. Even if it takes me another hour to get up to the top, still leaves me with 2.5 hours to get back to the tea house. I just can't get enough of these bridges. So, tomorrow I'll be heading that way. But today, up here. Oh my word. This is just ridiculous. Namaste. Awesome. This little dude came running out, dragged me inside to show me around. Very cool people. You got rabies? See you later, dude. Or not. I think somebody's coming with me. So you can actually go up again further on from the monastery. But it's got to be another 30 minutes, I'd imagine. And probably quite steep. Yeah, if like me, you haven't had time to acclimatise, get the first flight into luego, get to Phakding around 11, and then straight up the hill, take some lunch with you, and then drop back down Namaste. Where was I? Dropped back down into Phakding for the evening. You can probably see all the clouds covering the tops now. So when we came in this morning, even when I got to where I'm staying, it was all open, and now it's 2 o'clock and it's all closing in, which is what they say. Get everything done in the morning, because in the afternoon the cloud comes in and blocks all the views. Check this guy out. He's definitely after a tip. He might actually be after a way off the hill. They seem right with dogs and stuff, but there was a kid back up there, started throwing rocks at him, so I think he's been stuck on the up by the monastery, unable to get past the locals. It's worth noting that if you plan on using a solar panel to charge batteries, you want to do it before the afternoon as well. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself a bit stuck with all these clouds coming in. I thought the bridge might be a problem for my hairy friend, but he's still following. I've seen it in other videos, but I didn't really believe it. Can you imagine that back in Europe? They reduced a bag of cement to 20 or 25 kilos because it was too heavy. So that one seems like a pretty reliable source. Just before Phakding, not only are you going to save yourself money, weight by not bringing a bladder and everything and carrying all that water, there's also quite a bit of plastic knocking around, so you're going to save on that as well. And the Soy Mini is brilliant, nice and small, easy to use. I was going to get Katadine, I can't remember what it's called now, one of those flexible bottles, and you just fill it up, drink straight from it. But apparently they only do about 1,000 litres, and then you have to replace like the whole thing apart from the actual bottle bit. Whereas the Soy Mini, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure it's something like 100,000 litres, maybe more. Yeah, and it's cheaper. I think my Soy Mini was about 30 euros. I think the Katadine 1 litre is about 40. And like I say, you've got to replace it much more often. So, little tip for you.
हुन्छ मामाको फोनै यहाँ बडे फोन आयो भने म उठाउँछु ल पापा.
And then namaste. Hey folks, so it is, what's the time? 6:30 on day one. Absolutely knackered. Yeah, I came back here after my little trek earlier. Well, I say little trek, I've done 16.5 kilometres today, which pretty good going, I think. I think we're at about 2.6 now, so I probably got up to about 2.9 and then came back down to here. Yeah, I'm the only one in this tea house, which is actually quite nice. Going through Phakding. It wasn't busy, but I need peace and quiet tonight. I need a good night's sleep. It's just incredible up here, absolutely incredible. And I'm not into the mountains proper yet, so I reckon Namche Bazaar tomorrow is, I think the sign just up the road said 11k, so maybe 11.5k's. So if I leave here at 8, I should be there by midday. Find myself a room, chill out and explore. So like I said, I'm the only one here, so the family live here as well, obviously. So I just sat and had chow mein whilst they were watching Nepalese TV. What I can only describe as a Nepalese version of Mamma Mia. Yeah, the people are awesome. I'm really enjoying it. I haven't been here for well, not even 24 hours yet. I should also mention that I am not on my GoPro Hero 3 anymore. I'm on my new GoPro Hero 7 White, which is pretty cool. A particular person persuaded me to go and get a new camera and help me out with that, so thank you very much. As far as I know, they're waterproof to, I don't know, a couple of meters without a diving case, so that's good. Don't have to be worried about it in the rain or anything like that. Yeah, working out really well. That's me for the night, or for the day. Gonna get my head down, try and get in a good 12 hours sleep, and be up bright and breezy for tomorrow's little adventures. So, until tomorrow morning, laters. Morning folks, it is just coming up to 8 o'clock. This is my room. $300 for the night, so about just under $3 I think. Can't really argue. 2 degrees in here this morning when I woke up. Didn't actually realise the sun was going to come up so early. I thought it was about 7:30, but by the time I woke up at 7, it was already up. So I'm just going to go and have some breakfast, sampa porridge and mint tea, and then off to Namche Bazaar for a couple of nights. So yeah, catch you in a bit. For my fluffy cow loving friend back in Mallorca. The views from the Himalaya Lodge, of which there are probably many on this trek, it's just amazing. It's about 6 k's from Phakding. Every corner you turn, there's just something else that takes your breath away, other than the altitude, which actually today I'm doing alright with. Come on buddy, you can do it. So a little tip for you, when you come across I don't know if you call it a caravan of ponies or a yak, make sure you're on this side, not on the side with the drop. If one of them kicks out or steps to one side, it's going to chuck you off the edge. It's not somewhere you want to go. Down there. 11:15 and the clouds are starting to move in. believe that is Monjo, and just after that is the entrance to the park, where you have to pay your second fee. Namche today.
Yeah.
Spend, I guess, 2 nights there.
Yeah.
Get some height in tomorrow and then come back down.
Right.
It amazes me how they manage to grow produce like this when most of us can barely keep a marigold growing in ideal conditions. So this is where we flew in yesterday morning. It's where I stayed yesterday evening. So far today I've walked nearly 12 kilometers and I am now here at Jossal, 2,740 meters, and I'm just tucking into some Sherpa tea, first class, and I got some noodles on the way for lunch. Lunchtime traffic on the EBC. So, whilst I'm waiting for these guys to cross the bridge, namaste. I was letting you know the numbers of people doing this trek. So back at that last checkpoint, which is just the tourist checkpoint, 15,000 tourists in October alone. Yeah, 15,000 people, and that's just the tourists, because locals don't have to get the permit done. And apparently for Nepalese people, doing the trek is a thing. So, and then you've got all the Sherpas and guides and everything. It's just crazy. This is the perfect time of year, as far as I'm concerned, to do this trek. It's just, yeah, it's amazing. And there's so many guest houses. I hope no one was on that bridge when that collapsed. It's about a 10-metre drop down into the river below. It looks like the trail between Jossal, where I just had my tea and noodles, and Namche is a little bit more rustic and remote. I don't know if there's so many little hamlets, but as you can see, there's still plenty of water coming off the hills. And of course, if you're brave enough, there's quite a lot down there. That is just ridiculous. It's like something out of Jurassic Park or something. It's just mental. Wow, wow, wow. The hairs on the back of my neck are standing on end right now, just looking at that. Amazing. I'm so looking forward to going across it. And then up here is where I'll be walking. You can see the yaks up there on the hill, crisscrossing. This is crazy. See all the ribbons and trees that are blown off of this. This is awesome. Some people ask me why I'm doing this. I have a question for those people. Why wouldn't you? It's fucking awesome. Excuse the language. Just chatted to a guy quickly, a Nepalese guy, and he said it's an hour to Namche, but it's all up here. Incredible. You'll certainly want to fuel up before getting to this point. Not sure of the actual altitude gain on this climb, but it's pretty damn serious. Just suddenly dropped away. If I'm not mistaken, you won't be able to see it, I don't think. It started snowing. Just unbelievable. Wow. There's a couple of places like this along the route where you can take an optional smaller path off. So the main path runs through here, and I should imagine it's quite good in the height of the season, because there must be yak and pony trains going up and down all the time, as well as all the tourists and all the trekkers. So it's quite nice to get off the main route. At least I hope they end up in the same place. Namche's only just round the corner, so it can't be that far off. It just climbs a lot more aggressively than that one. Look at that. The turquoise head, red and yellow neck, purple wings, and a burnt orange tail. First one I've seen. So, found my accommodation for the night, and maybe tomorrow night as well. And I've just got to show you the view is ridiculous. It's just come out through the clouds now. So, I don't know what it's going to look like in the morning when there's no clouds on it at all. Hey folks, so it is 7:30. Yeah, I'm in the Hotel Kangri. It's probably not how you pronounce it. In Namche. It's only about 100 rupees more than last night's room, but I get electric and Wi-Fi included here. Also treated myself to a shower and a hot shower. Yeah, so that was awesome. And I thought, screw it, I'll treat myself to a yak steak and chips as well. So yeah, all good. I'm all fed up, I'm all clean, smelling nice. I'm going to stay here for 2 nights. Figured I might as well stay in the same hotel because they're all much of a muchness price-wise. In fact, this sounds like it's one of the better ones for price-wise. Yeah, really good day today. 18 Ks I think. I'm looking at my Strava account, which is linked to my Garmin watch, and I've done 18.9 Ks, a move-in time of 5 hours, 1,489 metres of elevation gain, nearly 1,500 metres today. That's crazy. Probably shouldn't have crammed in that much. Won't be anywhere near that tomorrow. Feet are feeling okay actually. I got this stick. Can't remember the name of the company. Right across the bottom. And you get this stick, and it's like a waxy coat, and you just rub it all over the balls of your feet and the places where you're going to get hot spots. And it's brilliant. No need for the actual patches. But yeah, grueling, really grueling. That last section was just absolutely insane. It's uphill all the way to Namche, from the section that started below the bridges all the way up to here. Probably a good hour and a half, 2 hours if you include me running backwards and forwards for my camera doing the walk away shots and stuff. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I was going to walk into, around the village, see if anybody's about, but I'm absolutely knackered. So I'm going to get my light pack ready tonight, breakfast at 6:30, and then head out for the Everest View Hotel. And fingers crossed, get a good view of it, of Everest. So, I guess that's that for today. And I'll catch you bright and breezy in the manana. Morning folks, it is just here is a huge flat spot on the ridge here, this path out here, and I came down through all this lot. Dry. It's probably not much good for the lungs.